Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about the article we just read, Pedagogical Sites. And long story short, this article talked a lot about how these various spaces and environmental influences uh, impact learning, teaching methods, and just focus on pedagogical sites, which are these non-traditional classroom environments like these museums, these landmarks with very rich history, as well as public places. And it emphasizes these interdisciplinary approaches, advocating for integration of subjects like history, art, and science to create these really enriching experiences in non-traditional environments. By fostering this sort of uh, embodied, cohesive experience, it really highlights how these physical environments uh, enhance the learning aspect of, I guess, learning and teaching when leveraging these uh, sensory things, being a part of this really cool environment. And the concept of place-based learning, place-based education was also something that was really big for me after reading this article. It essentially links the place you're learning everything to the culture, history, uh, ecological significance, and everything to deepen the students' sense of place as well as their identity and how this is meaningful to them. And connecting this to previous uh, articles, previous readings we've had, and materials in this class, I think the entire idea of settler colonialism is very much a place-based scenario where uh, colonialism can be seen from different lenses, whether you are the oppressed or oppressor. And if you, of course, are impacted by settler colonialism, as the Native Hawaiians were, you are going to see it from this very different lens in comparison to how the oppressors view settler colonialism, which is more beneficial to them. Moving on, connecting this to myself now, I can say that as someone who is studying travel industry management at UH, the tourism industry is very different in Hawaii, and the practices here and important things that need to be taught here definitely aren't as important in other areas of the world and even other institutions across the continental US. Moving on, I'm now going to be answering some questions the class posed. First one I want to answer is in what ways can individuals be oppressed and oppressive? Once again, I think I kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier, but the biggest thing for me, other than these big key points like intersectionality of identity, it's going to be just the psychological effect of colonialism. People tend to have this colonial mentality and turn their oppressive experiences towards other people, and essentially these frustrations and grievances uh, create more and more frustrations and grievances as people direct all these emotions to marginalized individuals, reinforcing these practices of racism, colorism, or even classism. Final question I want to answer is what are some limitations you personally find with the term local as is understood here? And I think the biggest limitation would just be the fact that the term local is often marketed to give an authentic feel, but it definitely is really shallow and portrays the stereotypes of what being local means. It really just reduces the rich meaning of being local, and people can really take local as uh, one meaning or another. I personally think being local just refers to people who are born and raised in Hawaii. Some people feel otherwise, but yeah, it's a very convoluted term, and I feel like there's limitations just in that alone. With that being said, this was my reaction to pedagogical sites, and yeah.